Hello guys, how's it going? This is Hawaiian Coasters back again with another Kings Island Giga prediction. You know I did one in early 2017 and late 2017. I'm going to be doing my early 2018 because my predictions have changed. I'm first going to discuss what I did in my first two predictions, and I'm going to say my new prediction and also discuss some other rumors going around. Probably won't discuss too much rumors since I did do a video on Kings Island rumors not too long ago. But remember my first prediction when I first was here, and when I first did this, it was going to take out Extreme Skyflyer and put it over here, have it go near the entrance and ice, and I still don't think that will happen. I actually have two predictions of the new one, of what I think, but that's not gonna, I don't know how that will work. It definitely won't. One on my last video, I did on a beast station. Here's the thing. I it is too close to Banshee. It is just too close to the ride. Too close to Banshee. Like, you need to have the big, like, Banshee's the big coaster of this part of act. Two coasters in this area would, really, be too congested on crowds. So I wouldn't draw too many people. Actually, it would draw lots of people, but it would take the crowds away from Banshee. Banshee's like the main ride of this part of the park. That's the thing. So I don't think, and it would be too much like chaos with them using this. So I don't think. So my current prediction right now, there are two things. I ate at Hank's the other day. Yeah, I ate at Hank's the other day, and I looked over here. And I thought about this would make a great like ride station location. Like you could. Like, it could go right over Adventure Express, because it's a giga coaster. It's a steel coaster. All you have to do is have the poles, and the poles aren't that big of a deal. So like, it can go over Adventure Express, and the queue line and those things could be over here, right up against Racer's Exit and Adventure Express. Could have it over here. And it would also do something Cedar Fair is doing, is where they like to spruce up, like, not too many, like, they like to spruce up sections of the park. Like, for example, with Mystic Timbers, they really spruced up Rivertown. Actually, originally, the Rivertown spruced up was Diamondback, but Mystic Timbers was also something to theme it to Rivertown. And I think they could, something that could theme it to Oktoberfest. If they put it over here, that's definitely something Cedar Fair does. And they put it over here, and it can go back in this area here. It's also in a different area of the park. And then, that would definitely be something they could do. That's something Cedar Fair does. Did with also Twisted Timbers and Steel Vengeance, with how Twisted Timbers is themed to Candy Apple Grove, Steel Vengeance is themed to Frontier Town, so I can sort of do that. Another thing I thought of is if they took out Congo Falls and Timberwolf Theater, and built, and you know, the big concerts that are usually held in this theater could get a new home back over here. They could set up a stage and make it like Rock the World at Holiday World or something. Do like concerts and festivals and those things out there. And they can use this space to put like a giga station here and have it go back over here. Like they could do it like for the theme over here, I was thinking Centurion would really work. You know that name? That's a name trademarked by Cedar Fair. That's still on their trademarks, so Centurion would actually fit over here since Centurion's like the guard of a palace, and Kings Island could be like the palace or the kingdom, and that could really be great like parking lot coaster, like front coaster, along with Invertigo. So that's a good idea. That's something I thought of between those locations. For the final location, I am thinking this area. It definitely probably won't be true. I will be off when it does happen, if or when it does happen, but sorry, I have a cough right now. But this definitely sounds like a great area. In my opinion, that would really spruce it up. They could give it some nice theming to go with Oktoberfest. I thought of the name Longhorn to maybe theme it to like a big, like one of those like animals with the longhorns. I don't know what they are. They're like bulls or deer or something like that. That would really fit in this area. Yeah, but I also thought about maybe giving nods to Bavarian Beetle, or Bavarian Beetle. Oh my gosh, I get that name wrong all the time. Like, giving names to Bavarian Beetle. Bavarian Beetle, oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. I keep saying that name wrong. Bavarian Beetle. They could, like nods to that in this area. So, for the year that the Giga comes out, there are many years that are being tossed around right now. 2019, I think, is out because there's no construction at the park right now, or teasers. 2020, maybe, but remember, you got to remember that's also Cedar Point's 150th anniversary, and they'll probably get the bigger thing. I don't think they'll want to have Cedar Point be overshined of what Cedar Point is getting, so probably not 2020. 2021, that's a year I usually think. That's a year on my mind right now. 2021, that'd be a good 4 years after Mystic Timbers. And 21 would be a nice year to put in a massive investment that could keep people talking, because it's also around their anniversary year. And it won't be open for the 50th anniversary, because that will mostly date back to when the park opened. I was thinking they could have it be like the step up before their 50th year. The step up before, like that. Like, it's around their anniversary system. But remember, they also need flat rides first. So my prediction right now is both 19 and 20 will be focused on flats. That should definitely, because here is a spot right here that is due for a flat ride. This is also the spot that we saw Fred Grubb walking around, which the thing is, right now, I started thinking that probably not for now, because I think Fred Grubb, he was just seen, but what I know watching RMC interviews is that I think Alan Schilke would have been there with him as well, because they're partners and they like to look at sites together. They usually walk the site. So I think if it really was for a big project over in this area, I think Alan Schilke would have been there too. So I'm not so sure if this could become an RMC. I would say this would be a nice little location right over here. Not going behind Racer, but around this area for a nice T-Rex. But this would be a nice... I definitely that. This was just a possible area for... Another place for flats is around here. This, I just can't get over. This is undeveloped land that is not used, that could really be used for some flats. This. All around here. I think this would be great for flats. Like, I even thought of the idea of maybe putting, in the future they could take out Stunt Coaster and maybe put in an RMC in this area, but I think this area would be a nice place to put some flats around here. Definitely an area by Diamondback to have flats. This just bothers me how much this area is not touched. A nice place for flats. Yeah. And also another thing they need to do is something with the crypt building. Mike Coons hint about them doing something, like a dark ride or something. That'd be awesome. If they did like a dark ride back here. Because that building would be a nice, like, for a cave-themed dark ride or something. That would definitely be great. So, they are definitely not RMCing any of their Woodies. Definitely not Racer. Definitely not the Beast. Get to the Beast here. I could see them doing like something back over here. Like this would be a nice place to put in a new attraction right over here. But they could still try and keep the Beast hidden. I actually thought it would be nice if they could try and make a flat ride hidden in here. Maybe a Rivertown themed flat ride hidden in the woods so that they could have a nice trail to get back there, but not as long as the Bat, but they could make it like wood themed and similar to what Lumberjack at Wonderland is. But have it like back to the woods. So that would be kind of nice if they put it by the Beast. Yeah. I think that's good guys. So let me know what you think of the Giga, or what year it's gonna come. It's gonna come at all. I wanted to address what some people are saying, like that you can't get a Giga because of Millennium Force in the same state. Guys, that is silly. That is complete. That is like nonsensical, delusional. That is You see Banshee? That was the same thing people said about getting an invert. Why would you get an invert if Raptor was in the same state? Sure, it doesn't need to be. It's doing super well. Like, it doesn't matter. It could just put one. It could get a Giga if they wanted to. Just because Cedar Point's up north does not mean you can't have a Giga. Like, that whole thing has been proven wrong before. Like with Banshee and Diamondback, because you got Magnum at Cedar Point. People are saying, oh, Kings Island's never going to get a Hyper. Magnum's up at Cedar Point. Like, and look at what we got. So, guys, stop that. That is not true. You can never... That does not mean we can't get a Giga. That is just nonsense. With the whole... With that. So, and also, the whole can't get a Giga because too similar to Diamondback? Look at Carowinds, people. Look at Carowinds. That is... Like, there is a big difference between Intimidator and Fury. Like, Rob Decker even said it in an interview. I've been replying to some of that silly comments I see. I've been replying about that interview, with some of the silly comments I see. So guys, I hope you calm down, and also, we're not guaranteed a Giga at all. So let's stop jumping to conclusions, but I think 2021 will be a great for Kings Island. Around their 50th anniversary season. 50th anniversary is 2022, and that will be focused on dating back to 72 when the park opened. But around that time, it'll be a year for Kings Island. So like, subscribe, comment if you want, share with friends, and be sure to stay tuned for some more Hawaiian Coasters videos. I'll be at Kings Island on next Wednesday for the whole day with a group from Indiana, so I'll be vlogging there, so I hope to see you there. And if you see me anywhere at Kings Island, and I might be going to Cedar Point in July, if you see me anywhere, don't hesitate to say hi. I do not bite, alright? So I will see you guys soon.